Lisa's side of the family, Michelle, who's right here, is Lisa's sister, and Jantz's other aunt, and Dave, right over here, is his uncle, and their two children, right here.
Brandon, Caitlin.
I think Brandon and Caitlin are here also, so they're with us. And Lisa's mom and dad, we contacted them, but they were just too tired, unfortunately, to come tonight. But they're here with their hearts and their minds with us also. So we pretty much have everybody from the two sides of the family here right now, on the cousins and stuff. So just wanted you to know they're here.
You and Jenna were
Jantz was in my math class sophomore year. He was a smart kid. I'm not very good at math, so junior and senior math and junior math class is kind of awkward. But yeah, I really like Jantz. He's a really nice kid. He's just really so funny. Just like you'd pop in 5th period after lunch, and you're like, oh, like I don't want to be here, but Jantz was in your class, or you just really felt like you wanted to be there every day. And so even just apart just from I think how we react as the next few days, and we realize that life is really not as long as we think it is, and that it can be gone at any time. That maybe it's time for us to look at ourselves and how are we acting, and see is there a kid that doesn't talk too much, doesn't hang out with people, maybe that I should have to reach out to because maybe he's gone the next day, or is it people we feel like we're secluded, or we feel like we're better than themselves, because I've definitely been there. And maybe I should reach out to other groups of friends and include them, because you really don't know who's going to be there and who's not the next day. And I'm a firm believer in Christ and stuff, and so it's just for me, I understand it is hard. I understand that it's really mind-blowing to think that he's gone, but I know that he's in a better place, and that it will be okay. But I just really think it's good for us to think about how are we acting, how is that really showing the world of what we kind of are. Are we really living passionate for what we want to do? Because I know Jantz was, and I just think it's really important for us to take a look, maybe a reality check on what are we really living for. So I just thought that was really important.
And we grew up with Jantz at the motocross track pretty much, and ever since then I've always looked up to Jantz. I've always pretty much wanted to be like him, because he was always so positive. No matter what situation, he was always positive. And he'd always want to come over and he'd call me at least 100 times a day. I don't even know. And he'd always want to know how I was doing. Even if I was in a movie, I don't know, just doing other day stuff, and I'd tell him I'd be at work, and he'd still call me and 6 times, and then he'd text me and ask me what I'm doing, and every time I'd pretty much get off work, I'd always try to go see him, and I'd sit next to him as much as I could at school, but our teacher would separate us because we'd talk our heads off. And so we'd always try to get the same subject so we can try to copy off each other or something. But yeah, we'd always be hanging out, and every time he'd come over, he'd always want to not play video games or not be inside. I'd go in to get a drink, and he immediately would be like, "Kate, get up, come on, man, what are you doing?" And then we'd just run outside, and we'd always be riding pit bikes or doing something, and so yeah, he's my best friend, and I'm just devastated that it happened just like that. The last picture I got from him, he was sitting on the toilet, and so he's doing business. He Snapchatted me, and so at least it was a good last picture. But before that one, I actually got to see his face. But I mean, just I can't believe it. I'm just shocked, and I'm really gonna miss him. I don't know what else I'm gonna do really.
I'm Dylan. I grew up with Jantz. I've known him since I was 4 years old. We used to run around at Verona and wait for it to get dark and then go mess with Ron. Go knock on his trailer and have him chase us around. I'm gonna miss him. He, at Mammoth, whenever we got back from the track, first thing he'd want to do, go find some girls.
Yeah.
Let's go get him in the jacuzzi and hang out with him. And if I spent the night at his house, one time he put ketchup in salad and ate it.
Oh my God.
We just had the weirdest and funnest memories. And last Snapchat I got from him, he was flipping me off by the finish line. But I love him. And his pugs, he loves his pugs. He puts GoPros on them and sees what they do all day.
We do sit-ups with them too, like, and we try to make them work out, but they're just the laziest things ever. And every time we'd always mess with them, like we'd make them swap down the stairs and watch them just like eat crap. And his dog Bentley is the fattest pug you'll ever see, no doubt. He'd always sit in the same spot and just like watch what you do 24/7. Like
put grapes in its nose.
Yeah, and so.
You had food in your head, he'd bite you.
Yeah. And we'd take him by his hips and we'd pull him backwards, and he'd get so mad that he'd try to bite you, and we'd always like look what's in his ears, and we were just so weird with those pugs. It's unbelievable.
Competitors, and we actually like every time one of us would beat one another, we were so mad about it. Like, I'm just gonna miss it a lot because we always had fun going back and forth with each other, and I don't really know what to say that he's gone. I don't know if I'm not gonna have him anymore to race against, so I'll have to find another guy.
A lot of you probably know me, but Jantz and I sat across from each other in 7th grade English in Miss Garcia's class, and the first thing I knew about him is this guy is not going to stop talking. And it was crazy, and I went to the charter school, and look who comes in, it's Jantz. And you know, I assumed he's got his motocross thing going on, so that's why he's here. And we had testing to do. He sits across from me. What do you think he does? He's just talking the whole time. But, you know, I see him in school maybe once a week or so. And on Friday, he came in, and I remember him telling me he was going to go get his license. We were excited to do that, and I told him on Friday, like, you're going to go, and you're going to pass, giving him tips and everything. And I just remember how excited he was, because I know he just loves to ride, and to be able to drive something else, I think, made him really excited. But it's crazy that I can talk to him about something so simple on Friday, and then yesterday I wake up to news that no one wants to hear. But even though we were never close, I know exactly who he is, and I know exactly who his friends are from school, always talking in class, and it's great that so many people came here to honor him, so thank you.
I just wanted to say competitive in anything, and if I would beat him at video games, pool, just anything, he would get so mad at me. Like, he would just hate me for a little bit, and then we'd just go do something else, and he'd want to try to beat me again, but mostly he would always win, because he's just the greatest. So, yeah, he's a really good kid.
Thank you guys very much. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to his family, and they really needed this right now. And the fact that he is moving his eyes up and down, side to side, is a really good jump. And yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody because they really needed this, and please keep him in your thoughts, keep him in your head.
So just remember that he really cares about everyone.
Can you see me?
I think we're FaceTiming
We're
with
gonna
them.
walk around, okay? I'm gonna show you everyone, okay? Hi, Jenna, Aunt Tamara. Hi, Jenna.
I can't see you.
You can't. The connection's bad. Just try holding on. She can see us. Hi, Jenna. Maybe not. Say hi, boys.
Hi, Jenna. It's Tyler. Hi, sweetie.
I know she can see. We've been trying and trying.
Hi, Jenna. It's Hunter.
Okay, if nothing else, as you walk around, just let everybody say hi to him.
I hope you're okay, Jenna.
We love you.
I'm fine. I love you too.
You want to say hi to Aunt Michelle?
Hi, Jenna.
Say hi to Cousin Kate.
Hi.
Hi, Jenna.
People bringing their
Hi, Caitlin. Hi.
I think so.
My dad wanted me to bring my
Hi,
bike.
Jenna Benna.
No way.
No way.
No.
Bye, baby girl. Look at the bike.
Having in.
Okay, bye, Jen. I love you.
So.
Bye.
Sweet.
He said thank you to all of Jen's friends for coming in.